There are days when you have bad knees, which I do have, osteoarthritis, where they just hurt. Today is one of those days. Painful. I mean, I'm sitting here and still hurting. Can't even think. And I've just been kind of just relaxing, trying to get the pain go away. No medication going to work. Just had to live with it. This is 20 years of walking on concrete when I worked at a brewery. And cold. I know this. And carrying my bulk, which I did forever, all my life. And before you motherfuckers make comments, I could outwork you anytime, assholes. And I did for many years. Now, I say this because I'm a working stiff. I've always been a working stiff. Been a union guy, a retired Teamster. But to watch the insanity that the Democrats have become just pisses me off. I said yesterday, I'm going to give credit to the Republican Party and Trump and Johnson. He got the Republicans to buy into the continuous resolution with all the cuts that they wanted, including Medicaid. They bought into it, even though it's pretty much a death knell for those who vote for it. It is. You're going to pay the price in a year when re-elections come up. And you keep thinking, well, I do it because I don't get primary. Whatever, motherfucker, you're still going to lose the seat. Whoever they do primary, you're going to lose the seat. Which goes to talking about, so they had enough Republicans to do it except for one, Mike Massey, who's still pissed off because Trump removed him from the, Trump had Mike Johnson remove Mike Massey from the Intelligence Committee because Mike Massey believes in the Constitution, not loyalty to Trump. So he's not playing their game. Fuck him. He's probably going to hold his seat because he is a man of integrity and has some ethics. But there was one Democrat who voted for Golden from Maine, and his thinking is, well, I'd rather have this bad CR than shutting down the government. Hey, dumb motherfucker, that bad CR is shutting the government down. It says government is supposed to serve people. But I digress. No, it leads it to my next thing. So we get into the Senate. Now, Chucky Schumer, and I'm going to keep calling you Chucky until you fucking do something to show me different. Chucky Schumer is saying they don't have enough votes for cloture. They need 60 votes to stop the filibuster. They need 60 votes. They don't have enough in order to pass the budget. They can't do it. Even through reconciliation, you still need 60 votes. Can't do it. Okay. Now, this is a bad CR. It's giving in everything the Republicans want. Everything. There's no negotiation. They said take it or leave it. And now most of the Democrats in the House said no, but they're outnumbered. You get into the Senate, and there's a power that you could stop it. Chucky Schumer saying it's going to happen. Unfortunately, you have people like John fucking Fetterman. I don't know what happened to Fetterman. I thought he was a working man. I thought he cared about Americans and Pennsylvanians at the same time. We even gave him an excuse for wearing that fucking hoodie in Congress because he was showing who he is. But since Trump became power, Fetterman has turned into a MAGA excuse machine. He's like the male version of Christian cinema. I don't know what happened to him. He's been voting for their fucking nominees. He's been making excuses. He says we should try to come halfway, bipartisan. And he had a whole interview in his fucking hoodie that came up with reporters saying that, yeah, it's bad, but it's worse if we shut the government down. It was just kind of going on and on and on about it, which is bullshit. The CR shuts the government down. In other words, no Medicaid, cuts the Social Security, things that should be negotiated in a budget, not a CR. But you want to go around because you think shutting the government's bad. It's the same fucking thing. So, I want to ask brethren in Pennsylvania, what the fuck happened? 2, this is to John Fetterman. I cut you slack for no suit. I cut you slack because you had some problems with your health. I get it. But motherfucker, drop the hoodie shit. You're not a working man. You don't believe in the working people and you don't believe in America. Go back and wear a suit like the rest of the Republicans and the oligarchs do. Okay? The only one allowed not to wear a suit is Zelensky because he's fighting a war. You need to go back to wearing a suit because excuses are over. You had made it clear who you belong to, who you care about, and the fuck isn't the American people.